Hello. I am about to embark on a floating adventure. I don't know what it's going to entail, but I thought I'd take you all along with me. Floating is sensory deprivation. You sit in a pod full of salt water and you float. Like in Stranger Things, you can hear and see nothing and it's super creepy. Apparently it's super good for stress and anxiety and things, and I thought I'd give it a try because I'm a hippie. I don't know. I have no excuse. Not sure if I'm allowed to keep my phone with me, but if not, I'll see you in about an hour or so, and I'll let you know how it goes. Bye! Okay, so these are my digs. Gonna take a quick shower, and then we'll have a look inside. Okay, earplugs are in. I'm very naked, and we're about to get in the pod. Can't hear. Gonna get in here. Spacey. The water is very warm. I'm already starting to float. Super weird. Now actually, bye-bye. Okay, we're back. Give me a minute. Okay, we are back in the robe. My skin has never felt softer. Goodbye, strange tub. I'm so thirsty. Woo! The car just honked, and it feels like I was just born, like I've just heard it for the first time. Okay, so now that I'm home and have doused my hair in leave-in conditioner, let's chat about that. Let's Snapchat about that. I did a lot of research and watched a lot of YouTube videos of floating before I did it because I was a little worried about the whole pod situation. But actually the pod was a lot bigger than I expected. Cleo thinks I smell like salt. So being inside the tub was really weird because I've never floated so easily. I was even floating without like wanting to float, which was weird. It was a nice feeling. I don't know if it was a nice feeling. It was a fine feeling. The water like started to feel the same temperature as me after like a couple minutes, and I didn't really feel it at all. I don't think I ever realized how much tension I hold in my knees, because as soon as I was like able to let go of my body and like really loosen them, they felt really weird. At first I was like really floating around and I would kind of like hit my head on the wall or like my arms or my feet, but eventually I found a really good float spot and I had no idea where I was in space. By the end of it, I remember my arms were like floating up above my head and I was sure that they were like crossed behind my head, and then my hands just like hit each other right in the middle. I was like, what the hell are you doing only here? I thought you were over here, hands. Where's my body? Am I only a brain? There were a couple times where the salt was like making my face a little bit itchy and I would like come to scratch it, but like I couldn't find my face. I would hit myself in the face and think like, I thought that was gonna take a lot longer or a lot shorter. I didn't realize how fast I was moving or how slow. I chose to do complete darkness and no sound. You can do like nature sounds and music and light and stuff. But it was really just like me alone with my brain and sometimes the subway underneath. I wouldn't say that I hallucinated, but it's sort of the same feeling as like, you know when you were a kid and you used to press your hands into your eyes and you could see like colors that look like space? When I was a kid, I used to just watch those shapes, but like my brain was so desperate for something and for some stimulation that like I could start seeing faces. There were actually little moments where suddenly like a part of my body would tense just because it was so relaxed and I'm so not used to that, and it felt like my whole body was exploding. Not exploding in like a painful or scary way, but like all the images would like rush towards me. It was back in my body. The hour was long. The hour, it didn't feel short. It didn't feel very quick. I think if I really got into the numbness of it, I could enjoy it faster or more. I was definitely starting to sort of break out of it before the music started playing to tell me that my hour was over, which was kind of good because then I had more time to like really come back to myself. The water's really shallow, but I was trying to like make shapes and stuff, like little genie shapes and stuff like that. So that was fun, and I'm a 6-year-old, but for $70, you should really focus on the whole float part. At the end, I showered, I got some Epsom salts in my mouth, and they taste horrible, but my skin feels amazing. Hair not so much, skin fabulous. I definitely feel more relaxed now. I think that it was really nice to have those moments away from this phone that I'm talking to now. I feel like if I could do it again, I would really focus on turning my body off more, because my brain, I felt pretty good turning it off, my body not so much. It does sort of feel like I've had a massage because I'm so not used to not having any tension whatsoever. The whole floating sensation is so nice. And again, like, you really do lose track of who and what and where you are. Like, when I got up, I had no idea where in the tub I was. I had no idea which way was, like, up or left. Going into the hallway and, like, getting offered water and tea and stuff, I was like, oh my god, other people exist! What is this universe? It's like being born again. So it's definitely something I'm going to try again and try to get more into it. I would recommend trying it at least once, just because it's so, like, new age, spacey, and weird. Right now I feel really, like, lovely and present inside my body. I'm hungry, but I really focused right now in a really great way. I feel that the way that it's reconnected me to my body makes me feel like I can do anything. Like, I'll just figure it out. I have this ability, I can focus, and I can do stuff. Anyway, really good experience, really cool to sort of just tell my OCD to shut up and not have to tense my neck and body everywhere in really great ways. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Now I have to turn back into a human. I'm going out for dinner with my cousins tonight. Can't wait to tell them more about it. And thanks for watching these little Snapchats. I don't know why I wanted to Snapchat this. It's weird. I just thought it would be fun. And it's weird, and it's cool, and I want to remember it. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Float! Cleo doesn't like the taste of Epsom salts. Cleo. Oh, maybe she does. Freak.